Good day. My name's Alex Tasoulis. I'm the Director of Business Development and Advanced Technologies with Mitsubishi Heavy Industries Canada Aerospace. It is an honor to be able to talk to the CCAA NMLS group today. Just going to go over a few items that we find of importance, and I think it'd be common across the board. We have a huge potential market going forward. Boeing commercial market outlook looks at about going out to 2039 for 44,000 new airliners worth $6.8 trillion. That's a massive market by any means, and we need to be positioned on how we can participate and benefit from that. Also with that, requirement for 800,000 plus new pilots, 770,000 new technicians, and you can imagine double that for production of aircraft, and 1,914,000 crew. So quite astounding numbers. And how do we as a country position and participate in there? As well, when you look at business jets over the next 20 years, it would be about $600 billion. Again, very large, and Canada participates very heavily in that market. Put on top of that, we have the new Future Fighter Capability Program. When you look at purchase of the aircraft and then support and maintenance of that, you're talking anywhere from $15 to $18 billion program. So again, huge potential across the board. And then what we want to be able to do is position with that. And I think also very critical, not only that we participate in the maintenance of the aircraft, but we move towards what I would say a building country strategy that many countries have adopted very successfully, and that's led to great growth within them from a labor development and from a technology standpoint. Also, we want to position on this current purchase, we want to position for the next, say, 6th generation fighter downstream, and a lot of developments already started there. So how do we position and participate? Another thing, we always talk about Canada, we punch above our weight. Well, actually, when it comes to industry, there isn't really weight classes. You're going to go up against the biggest, the brightest, the smartest, period, sort of thing. So really, we should move towards own the podium. How do we get out there, not to punch above our weight, but to excel and we can successfully do that together. Going forward, there has been recent acquisitions, MHI on the CRJ program. Regional jets are going to be quite a healthy market going forward, and so that is going to be also key, and that we want to actually participate obviously heavily here in Canada. And you saw some movement in previous week with MHI opening up engineering entity in Montreal, and there'll be more activity as well. Challenges we're facing on the labor side is that always being able to train up and scale up your workforce becomes very critical. And there's a lot of joint activity that's required in doing that internally with ourselves and with our partners as well. We need to be able to adapt new technology to all the new segments. It's not good enough to build aircraft the way we've done it in the past. It's got to be different, and that's how we actually get the attention of the OEMs, so that we do more activity. From that, what we're moving towards is what I'll call a human automation hybrid. So it's not pure automation and eliminating the humans. Aircraft are very large, complex, expensive structures, and so you need to be working on every square inch at the time. So that is a combination of automation and human. The human being the highly dexterous, and the automation being, I'll call the ditch digger, where it's actually doing the hard, tough slog. Also moving towards internal build, adaptive manufacturing, and additive manufacturing. Next, what we need to do is work together intelligently and rapidly. And I talk about that, I'll go through some of the things when working together, is that we need to be able to be successful on new programs and current existing programs as we migrate over to new programs. We got to engage with national, provincial, and regional, be it associations and government. And I mean, we do that together. And with those, that engagement, then we together build and foster that dynamic, capable industry so that we can compete globally. We need to maximize the benefit of international trade programs. We're very fortunate. We're involved now with the United States and Mexico. We have the Canadian-European Trade Agreement and Trans-Pacific Partnership with Asia as well. and then how we bring actually research, how we bring together new development activity to position for strength. Succession planning becomes critical as well. So as we move out, we've got to be able to retain all of the knowledge, as we have a lot of people that are retiring out, and how we transfer that into new training programs as well. So capture the core of what made us successful in the past and be able to rapidly train our new skilled workforce. Use lead-in training, and lead-in training can be a combination with colleges and universities, and as well research institutes. And then common training. Sometimes we have unique training for ourselves, but common training with other industry partners. So we do that jointly together. Obviously, need to increase participation in the aerospace workforce with women, with Indigenous groups. And again, we do that in conjunction with our college and university partners and internally. Outreach, we have to go down to the public school level. It's not good enough just to be in colleges and universities. You got to be in the high schools, and you got to get down into the public school level, so you get people when they're young, and that's by being guest speakers, by doing plant tours, by doing co-op programs and R&D together. I hope that was helpful. Thank you very much. Have a great day.